Hey everybody, Joe Joseph here for thedailysheeple.com, and this is your news shot. One of my favorite bloggers is the Bionic Mosquito, and I find him over at LouRockwell.com. He penned a piece, Pigs at the Trough, and I found this very interesting because I'd never thought about some of the reasons and benefits of pulling out of the Paris Climate Accord and why so many of these big corporations are really PO'd that Trump pulled out of this. Very interesting. I want to read you this because this gives you a different spin on things. It says, I was thinking about writing a post containing the list of CEOs of major U.S. corporations who've come out against Trump's decision regarding the Paris Climate Accord. It says, I'm overwhelmed. I would make life easier by writing a list of those who haven't. I can let it go unsaid regarding one of these, Elon Musk. It is really hilarious to consider that he has no company without the government's involvement in climate. None of these CEOs are climate experts. All of them publicly complain about regulation. You would think that this combination of characteristics would lead to either, at best, cheering the elimination of the horrendous regulatory burdens imposed by yet another international scheme, or at worst, shutting up on a topic that they really don't know much about. But of course, we know better. You see, big business loves regulation, and the more complex, the better. Because complex regulations kills off the little guy, kills off the startup. Complex regulatory requirements drive up the cost of the product, which drives up revenue and margins. Big business loves government-created markets which force consumers to buy products that only big business can produce, that they would otherwise not want to buy. Big business loves government programs, and big business does not then have to market and sell to millions of individual consumers, but instead to a handful of bureaucrats. Big business is four square against killing this deal. I can offer words of hope to these CEOs. Don't worry, it's not over yet. Trump is looking to repeal and replace, and you can get an even better deal if you focus on this. Albeit, your respect will eventually prove temporary. The economy can't sustain continued decrease of the productive, those who provide market-demanded goods, in support of the increase in the unproductive, those who primarily service is supported directly or indirectly by the government. And this day approaches, who'll win? Who'll have the priority? Grandma and grandpa? The military-industrial complex? Solar panel and windmills? As to Elon Musk, one day Tesla will crash and burn. The best outcome for the company will be to have its assets acquired by a major automaker, one who can afford to invest in a money-losing technology that may someday benefit and pay. The worst outcome for this company will be that no one cares, as several major automakers are developing high-performance electric vehicles that will outperform and outcompete Tesla. Says, I hope I live to see that day. It'll be almost as entertaining as the Trump presidency. Almost. And he's absolutely right. Big business can afford to pay for all of the regulatory requirements. You know, all your big mega corporations. They can do this because they're making billions of dollars a year in profits and are able to weather that regulatory storm. Whereas your startups, your mom and pops, have a hard time raising the capital to be able to, A, if they're putting a product and bringing it to market, to be able to do so in such a heavy burdened environment. Whereas the big corporation, again, they can do it. So it ends up snuffing out the little guys. And as we see, you have all of these mega corporations that are either sucking up the little guy or the little guy just doesn't start up. And instead, his ideas go to the mega corporation, where they profit handsomely from it and are able to make a lot of money from it. So it's a very interesting thing. I didn't really think about it this way, but the Bionic Mosquito, bravo, my friend. This is Joe Joseph for thedailysheeple.com. Feel free to comment below and visit our website at thedailysheeple.com. Have a great day.